Bravo Jackson, welcome, Brown Scout altimeter 3015. Advise when you have local area weather. Type approach requesting. Most aircraft are barely getting in, right at minimum.
Okay, so let's rewind the clock a little bit to an unseasonably warm weekend in December 2020. My wife had just left for a girls' trip at the beach. For some reason, she thinks that me going off on solo trips to Zion every year has earned her the right to take a beach trip. Thankfully, during this time, our kids were able to be in school all year, but with everything going on, all Christmas parties were canceled, which had left them pretty disappointed. So as a little morale boost, and let's be honest here, also as a way for me to get the kids out of the house for a bit, I decided to load up the plane and make the flight to Jekyll Island for a little picnic on the beach. As it turns out, we had the entire beach to ourselves. The kids had a much needed day of normal, and I was left with a day that I'll remember forever.
Jason, I usually help Daddy to land. Yeah, I know that. Wait, you do? Yeah. I didn't know that. We're gonna go that way and then we're gonna take off.
McMinn County traffic Centurion 732 Charlie Hotel departing 20 McMinn County.
It's like we are in a stream. I can't believe this. It's like we are floating in a cloud.
Oh man, we're gonna be right into the sun.
Guys, close your eyes because we're going for the sun. We're stronger than the clouds. Airplane's stronger than the clouds. Yeah, we are going right through the sun. Yeah. I see the mountains. I see Mount Everest. That's cool. Look at that mountain, guys, with sticks on top of it, with the clouds covering the mountain. That's not a mountain. Oh wait, it is. Yeah, that's a mountain. All of these black things you see, those are mountains. But keep in mind that those aren't Mount Everest. Daddy, people that live on that mountain, I see some houses down there. People that live on that mountain get to live in clouds?
Yeah, on days like today.
That's cool. Not fair. I bet they have clouds for breakfast.
Who's excited for some beach?
Hey.
Okay, so good morning everyone. We are on our way to Jekyll Island. We decided to take a lunch break at the beach today. So I've got the kids. I have no idea what they're doing in the back. I've got my audio isolated to just up here, so if they kill each other, at least I'll be able to communicate with ATC. But it has been, as always, or as we like, an uneventful flight. Just punched through a thin cloud layer as we were taking off, and then it's basically been overcast the entire way. It's breaking up a little bit down below us, which is good because right now the airfield we're going to land at is just at minimum.
Give me just 501, Jackson.
I just need it to need the ceiling to go up about another 100, 200 feet, and we'll be fine. So we're going to shoot an approach down into Jekyll Island, pick up what we call a red bug. It's just a glorified golf cart down there, and then have lunch on the beach and return home. Just one of the cool things you can do with general aviation. So thanks for following along.
Charlie Hotel, direct to Fibber.
Direct Fabru to Charlie Hotel.
Kilo Alpha, thank you very much. What altitude did you break out at?
Ooh, boy, right at minimum.
That's what I was afraid of. Thank you very much. Enjoy your day, sir. We're talking on the way out.
So let's talk about this approach for a bit and why the controller was concerned about aircraft breaking out at minimums. At first glance, the RNAV 18 into 09er Juliet Jekyll Island is very straightforward. I've been cleared to the initial fix of Fibru, and there is a final approach fix of Waxed. My plane is equipped with WAS, so I can go down to the LPV decision altitude of 224 feet. If I have to go missed, it's a straight out climb to 2,000 feet. The cloud layer itself was only about 1,500 feet thick, and with no terrain in the area, it should all be pretty easy even if a plane does go missed. The stressful part for the controller comes when you look at the surrounding area of Jekyll Island. There are 3 non-towered airports within a 10-mile radius. When you overlay the approach plate, you can see that the fixes are directly above the other 2 airports. This meant that one controller was coordinating 5 planes into 3 airports.
Roger, be number 5 for the area right now.
With planes barely breaking out at minimums, any missed approach would have made an already complex situation even more stressful.
November 2 Charlie Hotel, fly heading 120-120 short vector first facing.
120 to Charlie Hotel.
As I'm flying this little impromptu hold, I wanted to share a piece of IFR advice I received during a biannual flight review once. And keep in mind, I'm not a CFI, so this is not flight instruction. Just one pilot talking to another. Like many pilots, during my IFR training, I was taught about personal minimums. Personal minimums are usually an altitude above published minimums where a pilot would feel comfortable making an approach. Somewhat arbitrarily, I set my personal minimums at 600 feet after I got my IFR. I brought that up during a flight review once, and the instructor said he didn't necessarily agree with the concept. Because the weather is actually unpredictable and always changing, if a pilot takes off in IMC, then they should be proficient at shooting approaches to minimums. From that day forward, I made sure that I was always proficient taking my plane down to minimums. On this particular day, that would come in very handy. Every single forecast that I could find said that the marine layer dominating the area would burn off by the time we were to arrive. As you'll see in a minute, every single forecast was completely wrong.
November 2 Charlie Hotel, cleared RNAV runway 18 into the Jekyll Island Airport. You can fly up this altitude on the approach.
Clear RNAV 18 into Jekyll to Charlie Hotel. .40, 220. .660, 220. 640, 220. .560, 220. .500, 220. Ground contact beneath us. 420, 220, 200 to go. 380, 360, nice. Jekyll, Unicom, short final, 18, Jekyll.
I expected it to be a lot sunnier than it is right now.
Yeah, I did too, sis, but...
Stickers can't be truthers.
That's exactly what I was going to say, baby.
Okay, well that was a fun little approach. Autopilot did its job, flew down to almost minimums, pretty close. We got a Redbug, a golf cart. We're gonna go have lunch at the beach. Parked next to a Cirrus back there. We're gonna go have lunch at the beach, just enjoy a couple hours here, and then fly back. What a great trip today.
So often in aviation, it's easy to talk about how much things cost. However, we so rarely discuss what that investment gets us. More than just a cool way to travel, aviation buys us something precious and irreplaceable. It buys us time. As I sit here and rewatch the video from this day, I'm almost brought to tears seeing how much fun my kids had at the beach. Without a care in the world and seemingly immune to the water temperature, I watched them splash in the ocean for hours. There's simply no amount of money in this world that I would trade for this magical day in December at the beach with my kids.
What, Ethan? I love you. You're a cute boy. Don't say that ever again. Stop talking, please, guys. Why, Allison? Because I just want peace and quiet on this flight.